This is junior journalist Ryan Wright. Today we're going to be interviewing Grace Lin. First question, what inspired you to write your new book?
What inspired me to write my new book? There's lots of different inspirations for this book, but the one that is easiest to explain is I went to China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong, and when I went there, I started seeing all these things that reminded me of these Chinese fairy tales that I read when I was your age. But it had been such a long time since I read those stories that I started mixing up all the details and making up my own characters, and that's what became these new books.
Are you going to keep writing about Casey's family?
I'm not sure. I know a lot of students ask me if I'm still going to write more stories about Pacey. I hope so. I don't have anything planned immediately, but I hope to do so someday in the future.
What did you plan writing all about your childhood?
Did I plan on writing all about my childhood? I didn't make a big plan to write about my childhood, but that's how it turned out. Basically because when teachers tell you to write what you know, that's what I started doing, and I think it's really good advice.
Out of all the years, why you chose to write dog and rat?
Out of all the years, why did I write dog and rat? Well, the year of the dog, I wrote about that because that was the year that I decided that I wanted to be an author and an illustrator, and that's a question that students ask me all the time, so I thought that would be a good year to write about. And then the year of the rat, in the book The Year of the Dog, Pacey meets her very best friend. And that really happened to me during the Year of the Dog. I met my very first best friend, and then 2 years later she moved away, and I wanted to write about that, and that happened in the Year of the Rat. So that's why I wrote about the Year of the Rat.
Will the new book, When the Sea Turns Silver, will it be similar to the other books you wrote, When the Mountain Meets the Moon and the Starry Moon?
Yes, When the Sea Turned to Silver is similar to Where the Mountain Meets the Moon and Starry River of the Sky. But even though it's similar, it's not a sequel. You don't have to have read the other books to know what's going on in this book. You can read this book all by itself. But if you've read the other books, it's really fun to see how they connect.
So, you said you will still be writing?
Yes, I hope to keep writing for my whole life.
Do you think you'll become first place next time?
I don't know. You know, I hope to, I wish to someday, but it's okay if I don't. As long as kids read my books and they love it, that's all that matters to me.